Just going live on YouTube too. Hey, the Joyful Yogini here. Welcome to your weekend reading. So, um, yeah, how's your weekend been so far? I'm filming this on Saturday, and yesterday was intense. Oh my goodness, I was in emergency with my daughter, the emergency room with my daughter from about 8:30 last night. Hey, who is that? Dance Media. Hey. Yeah, so I was in the hospital with my daughter from about 8:30 p.m. until just after 3 in the morning. I finally got to bed around 4 in the morning. Oh my gosh. It was thank goodness my daughter's doing way better. She had this intense migraine and all these other symptoms, and finally when they gave her the migraine medicine, she got some relief. And today she's like, I feel great. So, anyways, we'll see if it fully, whatever she was experiencing, if she fully goes away, and we'll see what happens. So that was kind of an uncomfortable night. We were supposed to go up to my mom's cottage, which would have been really nice to go up north, but it wasn't meant to happen. So, beautiful weather. I'm here. I'm on my deck. It's still good. It's still good. And so I want to do the weekend reading. I'm going to pull some cards, but and message that wanted to come through. Sorry, we've got some sunlight. It's nice that it's peeking out, but it looks like I have like this ball of light on my forehead. Ah. Okay. So the message that wanted to come through has to do with experiences that we have in our life. So when you have an experience such as being in a store and not having a good experience with one of the staff members, maybe driving down the road and someone giving you a finger, honking the horn, cutting you off, being riding your ass, you can have experiences like that. You can have experiences with just things just not seeming to go the way you want them to go. That can create stress, anxiety, tension, anxiousness, frustration, anger. So we can have all these different experiences. And when you have an experience that does not feel so good, what do you need to learn from it? What is this experience that's presenting? Could it be that you were in kind of a yucky space on the inside? Maybe your thoughts were thinking the negative beforehand. Maybe you were just focusing on what you didn't want in whatever area of your life. And so that creates disruption within your energy field, and that energy beams out. So you create experiences based on where you're at. But sometimes shit is going to happen in our life, right? And we need to be able to see what we can learn from it. I always believe there's a purpose. So notice the disruption. See it, be curious about the disruption within you. Is this a pattern that you can let go of, that you can shift, that you can start to change your thought patterns? Did you create this experience based on the energy where you're at, based on where your thoughts were? Or do you need to stand in your power, but maybe doing it a way that is not necessarily going to be harsh or aggressive to people around you? Maybe we've been patterned that in order to stand in our power, we need to go, you're not going to treat me this way. Maybe, right? Maybe we've been patterned. Doesn't mean you're a bad person, but maybe you've been patterned in that way. Maybe if your kids do something that you didn't want them to do, or once again they forgot to do something, maybe you've been patterned to like scold them instead of once again coaching them, right? And sharing how you feel. And even if you start shifting over from, let's say, what you used to do to a coaching experience, just as an example, with a parenting thing, the people, the children that, let's say, you're dealing with, or the coworkers that you're dealing with, they could be patterned to have a certain experience from you, so they might automatically get their back up. So there could be a transition within your relationships, and that can happen over time. It's not necessarily going to happen right away, but it can give you an opportunity to continue to build more and more compassion. So we need to take responsibility for the experiences that we have and look within and acknowledge what we're feeling and be curious about what we're feeling and be open to receiving the learning from the experience. And in some cases, it's building compassion. In other cases, about changing perception, changing our thought patterns, which will end up changing our reality. So I'm going to pull some cards for the weekend. I'm going to pull from the Goddess Guidance Inspiration deck. So if any of you are interested in a one-on-one reading, you can let me know. We can book something over the phone, or hey, if you're local, we can even book something in person. The summer is it's busier for me. It might be a little more challenging to get an appointment during the summer. I have limited evenings available, not many daytime unless it's on a weekend, but we definitely have to book in advance. So, but anyways, we can also book now for September or October. And if you're interested in yoga too, you can book either a one-on-one session. Maybe you've never done yoga before, but you're curious, and maybe you're embarrassed about doing yoga in front of other people when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So you can always book a one-on-one session with me, and I'll help you to learn the basics and also how to adapt poses for wherever your body's at. Our bodies are so different. You don't have to be a super flexible person, bringing your legs around your head and everything. There's so many poses that I need to adapt, right? It's just my body doesn't do that. And in certain poses, my body will never do that. It just is what it is. And that's okay. Okay. These have gotten a really good shuffle. So, what do we need for this weekend? As the energy is really intense and we're coming up to a significant opening of a portal. It's already been opening. We already have been with the energy of the open portal, but we need to connect into ourselves so we can see things clearly and be open to our oh, this is interesting. Being open to our misfortunes as opportunities to learn and grow. And then the perception of it being a misfortune changes to an opportunity of transformation. Okay, so those cards, I feel like I might be pulling cards from another deck too, because just two cards so far have come out. Very cool. Okay. The first card is Isolt, Undying Love. Undying love. The love that you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So you can notice all of the flowers and the colors of all the chakras. So there's beautiful balance and creation energy in this card. And undying love can be different for different people. In some cases, it's going to be really connecting in to your own soul, healing that heart, and feeling that, like connecting in with that deep love that is the core of your soul. I'm sorry, I'm being cut off here. Who's saying hi? Hey, ghost face. Yes. So for some people, the energy of this card is going to be about connecting in with that core of the heart and opening yourself to that beautiful love. And so some of you are maybe already with your soulmate, and you could be within a long-term relationship with them already, or maybe you've just met them, or maybe your heart is finally open to bring them in. So this weekend is really about deepening that core, opening up that core fully. So they're giving me a couple of different visual they're giving me is like a rose that has all these different furls of petals. So it can be really tight and then it's starting to unfurl and open and open. But they're also giving me the image of this metal looking mechanism that it's closed tight, tight, tight. There's no way you're getting in there. And then it's going and opening up, and new layers are opening up and opening up. And it's not necessary, it's not going to close again. Like once it's open, it's fully open. It's like you have put in the right code into the machine to finally unlock this beauty. And so if you are having an uncomfortable experience with, let's say, let's see who's there. Hey, Dia, how are if if you were, let's say, having an experience with someone that you have been connected with, maybe you've been in partnership with them, and but it's been, you know, you love them, but it's been uncomfortable lately. You have the opportunity over the weekend to bring your relationship to a new level of awesomeness. And if you're not currently in a relationship, then, but maybe you have connected with someone, they could be your soulmate, or they could simply be the, they're saying springboard, the springboard, the path, the bridge to bringing in the person who will connect into the core of your heart. So it's like, yeah, so they're showing me an energy connection that's almost like a light socket that is, hi, that is going to plug in beautifully. You know, it's the right connection. Um, and so some people that you might be like recently connected with, they could have created the clarity for you on what that is for you. Now, they might be the one, but they might not. No matter how awesome they may seem, they still might not. But it's okay. You don't have to figure it out. All you need to do is flow with it and listen and be cognizant of the signs. Use your five senses. Doesn't matter. You don't have to think you're making a right or wrong choice. It's about exploring in a way that feels right for you. You don't force an exploration. You don't force the flow of the energy. You pay attention to if there is constriction, if things just keep pulling apart or not bringing you together. That's okay. Trust in the divine timing of it, because sometimes things need to happen before those connections can be fully made. Hey, Michael. Oh, no way. You're from Sudbury. Very cool. That's pretty far. How do you like Sudbury? And cheers, by the way. I'm trying a vodka smash. I don't promote alcohol, depending if you're under the age of 19 or 21, right? But yeah, I'm just having a little treat. Okay, what does that say? Love it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, hey, if you feel like it, you don't have to, but if you feel like it, the key things you love about Sudbury, because every location has its own unique, beautiful energy, right? Is that Hussein? Hi, Hussein. You still want me to marry you? The is going to be available to you soon. Be open to receiving that, Hussein. It's not me, but I think she's around the corner. So whatever that means, right? Just see what that means. And who else has joined? S1875833. Hello. All right. So I've just been doing the weekend reading. So far, I pulled the one card. So be conscious of who you're connecting with and trust that there is that deep love connection. Like what you're feeling, if you're feeling that, it's real. It's very real. And the next is Isis. Isis. So this has to do with the past life. You know, you can feel that connection with someone because you've had a significant past life with them. And by connecting with them in this lifetime again, hi, connecting in with them in this lifetime again is helping to create a shift. Now, it might not mean that you are connecting with them because now, like they're your soulmate, right? And and now this is it. It could be, right? It could be, or it could simply be they are that springboard. They are that confirmation. They are that releasing of that karmic pattern. They are that, I'm going to read what that says in a second. They are that energy. They represent that energy that is helping to create the healing that you need to move forward in your power. We're in really significant times right now. I'm sorry about that sun in my face. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Can you please pull a card for me? Yes. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I feel like singing. I didn't say I was good. I guess you could say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl. Okay, I'll stop. You know what? If you're watching this after the fact, I would not be offended if you wanted to fast forward over that. Okay, so Isis past life. So the situation involves your past life memory. So I think it's kind of cool that we can get that acknowledgement of um, of the people who are making a significant impact on us right now are associated with a past life experience. Love your singing. What a bundle of joy you are. Thanks. All right. So I'm going to pull a card for you. So S137, blah, 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 because I feel like the card I'm going to pull for you is going to assist all of us, give us further information that we need during this energy in preparation for the energy of next week. Monday is a really significant day. So I'm going to pull from another deck for you. Okay. I pull from the Arcane deck. Okay. Gracie, come over here. Come here. Come here, Gracie. Okay, so I'm just shuffling here. S187, is there anything else you want me to call you, or do you want me to stick with S187? I'm not going to say S1875833. I hope you don't mind. That's just taking so much energy. So I'm going to say S187 unless you give me another name. Shelly. Okay, cool. Awesome, Shelly. So awesome. All right, I'll pull a card for you. So what does Shelly need? And let's see, everyone be open to see if the message resonates for you. And if it doesn't, just let it go. Anything that I share, if it doesn't resonate with you, then throw it away. Move on. Okay, so what does the message Shelly needs for today to assist with the current energies? Okay, so one card wanted to come out. I think that one too. Okay, leadership. Archangel Gabriel. I'm going to first show it to you, Shelly. Leadership. I'm going to read to you what's on it and see what other additional information wants to come in. So Archangel Gabriel, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So if you're not already in if you're not, I was like, woo, if you're not already in a leadership position, let's say within school, within the workplace, then it's time. Like there's going to be an opportunity that will open up for you to step into that leadership. I feel like, and whether this is in your personal life or whether this is in school or the workplace, or maybe that's one of the same too. I feel like you're supposed to be guiding people, but from your heart and from a place of compassion. And in some cases, there has been some opportunities for you to release patterns of associating with leadership um, with control. And the control is just a distortion in perception. Now, it's not in all areas. I just feel like there's some things that control can come out. And leadership is not about telling something what they should do. It's about providing guidance, providing coaching, providing strength and power, and being in a place of personal trust, knowing that you can handle what life is going to throw you, knowing that whatever situation you're facing as a leader or as a team, that you're in a place of it's all going to be okay. We're going to get through this. So it's really about honing and that place of strength. And then that's what people will step into and be attracted to and go, yeah, they're a great leader. I trust in them because they trust within themselves. They trust that their decisions are going to be for the highest and greatest good for everyone. But I'm saying decisions um, in maybe not a way that you might just assume. So it's not decisions from that, this is what we're going to do. It's about integrating the ideas and the energy and the desire and the creativity from the whole team, from the group, and making decisions from that place. And if sometimes you feel like you need to decision that is for the highest and greatest good of all, but not everyone's going to be on board, then sometimes it is needed to make that choice. And sometimes they'll just need time to be able to see the overall benefit of it. So yeah, it's not about always making decisions that will just make the whole group happy, right? Sometimes it's about what you know to be for the highest and greatest good of the situation, of the organization, of the family, of like whatever it is. And within their own divine timing, clarity will be available as to why that was best. So you can let me know if that resonates. The other card that came up after the fact is comfort. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping you to heal your heart. So if you've had an experience that has hurt your heart, or that has scared your heart, or that has questioned, hey, thanks for the hearts. That's beautiful. That that has created questioning within you as to what's for your highest and greatest good. That has created um, shifts in your perspective. Yeah, and maybe creating that discomfort. Know that was all part of your heart healing process, and it's all in divine order. Okay, so what does Shelley say? Wow, that's so amazing how you mentioned the words control, leadership, and work. I've been thinking of making a change in my career and haven't been sure where to start. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like if you are going to move forward in making a change in your career, I feel like I to me this is confirmation of needing to be a leader, needing to be in a role that makes decisions, that supports and coaches people, that helps groups to be safe, and honored, respected, listened to, like I feel like that would be a really good match for you. I'm not getting any hints of any type of industry, but let me go back to this comfort because maybe more will come up. Helping you to heal your heart. Okay, so whatever you have been experiencing as of late, like whatever disruption. So even if it has been in the workplace or maybe outside of the workplace, to trust that those experiences have come up for you to look deeper, to feel deeper, to want to make changes, to springboard you, or they're showing me to urge you. So they're showing me the bridge. They keep showing me this bridge from one stage to a whole new beginning. And in this case, this was the first time I've seen this. It's like there's a baby gate going across the bridge, and it's about making the choice, stepping in, unlocking it. Baby gates aren't that easy to do, right? Like it takes like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to figure this out. I actually wanted to swear there. I'm going to figure this fucker out because it can be a little frustrating sometimes. Like, how the heck does this open, right? So you need some determination behind it. And so I think you've had some experiences to go, yeah, I'm going through. That's it. So you're ready to move forward into it, which is great. You still might not have full clarity, but if you're in a place of I would like to have this type of role or these types of responsibilities because I like that. I want to have this type of quality of life, based on like where you want to work. Is it from home? Is it in the office? How close is it? What kind of things will you be doing? What is the remuneration and how will that make you feel? What's the overall lifestyle? I was just picturing a lake, being able to be by the lake, whatever that means to you. That means something to me. So who knows? Maybe that image was for me, but that would be a beautiful lifestyle as being by a lake. So that's something I would love to create for myself. Now, what's the divine timing of that? Who knows, right? The divine timing for you and where you're going and what you're going to experience and when is unique to you. And just like what I'm going to experience or anyone else, it's going to be unique to us. So, yeah, for me, maybe I'll be living by a lake in 5 years from now, right? Um, maybe 7 years, maybe 2 years. Who knows? So we don't know. And I'm just going to be moving forward, which I hope you do too. Wow, this is so powerful. Cool. Awesome. Oh, what? It says, just bought a house by the lake and want to move in within the next couple of months. That's awesome. I love that. That is such awesome confirmation. Yeah, it's so good. So good. Um, so yeah, you can be in that place of trust that everything is flowing as it should. So if that's what you want, then that's what will happen. So set your sights on the flow of that and then trust on that flow. The timing might not be absolute perfection. Like I'd love to move on this date, September 18th, let's say, right? Like, or October or November, let's say. It's not necessarily gonna fall to the perfection of what you perceive, but it will be in the perfection of the flow. Okay, so that's what's coming up. It will be within the perfection of the flow and trust that when you are living by that lake, it it will be perfect divine timing. And the ease and flow and that peace and harmony that you'll feel, you can experience now. And it's important for you to find ways to experience that now to create that flow so you're there, right? We need to experience. So we all need to make choices to experience the peace and harmony that we so deserve. And we need to find ways to do it now and trust that even if we don't have all the answers, even if we don't know how it's going to flow, trust that it will flow beautifully. So I'm going to end it there. Okay, so Shelly said, saving the video and we'll rewatch it. I have goosebumps right now. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. That's awesome. So awesome. That makes my heart sing because it just, when things are so aligned and you get messages to provide you the confirmation or put you in that place of ease and flow. That, yeah, that's just awesomeness. Those are beautiful alignment of miracles, right? So I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. I think it will be tomorrow, probably evening, that I'll do the weekly reading. So we'll delve into that powerful Monday and what the remaining of the week has to hold us. Okay. So from my light to yours, namaste. And I am going to say goodbye on YouTube first. So we'll see you later. Thank you for watching. All right. And